I'm joined by Cam Reddish, the number 10 overall pick in the draft. How does it feel to be out here in Vegas?
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny Smith is here. Shaquille O'Neal. Big guy right there.
Wow.
And tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks going up against the New York Knicks. For New York.
A subway system in Manhattan, part of the experience here in New York. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David.
Hey, Kev. Well, Rick Carlisle is a coaching graybeard. He's entering his second decade as coach of the Mavericks. He led them to the franchise's first and only title in 2011. Now, Eric Spoelstra lost that series to Carlisle, and he says of him, he's a Hall of Famer, a trailblazer as president of the Coaches Association.
He is a legend. Thank you, D.A. Brent, a lot of experience on the floor. Talk about why it's so hard to succeed if you do not have that kind of veteran leadership.
If guys stay around this league long enough, Kevin, they've seen a little bit of everything. And when they've seen those things, the fact that they could communicate it to guys who haven't, sometimes they can keep you calm, make sure you temper your expectations, and then have you understand just how long not only the season is, how long a game is, how long a quarter is, and how long even one possession can be in order for you to be more successful and learn the lessons of this game to be better the next time.
You've had a lot of guys come across your path. Any one veteran that comes right out top of your head who really helped you a lot?
I'll throw way back to Chris Mullin and the time that I worked a lot with Chris in the early part of my career, just preparing to be in the NBA and talking through stories about the type of hard work, the type of consistent work, and the type of mentality you have to not only succeed individually, but certainly to have team success.
Great story. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Doncic, then there's Hardaway, and it's Brunson in at the one spot. And Hardaway gets it to go.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. Feels like he could score from anywhere.
Here's Knox. That one wide left. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off target with the open look. The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Knox. Smith outside. And then Smith with the dunk.
And this is one of Smith's strengths, his ability to attack and cut through the defense and just finishing with ease at the rim.
And last year for the Knicks, a bit of a throwback offense. First in the league in 2-point attempts and second to last in the league in 3-point attempts. We'll see if the new coaching staff changes some of those numbers.
The Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Ball's knocked loose. Hardaway with the steal. Inside, here's Powell. That's tipped. There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Barrett. Kicks it to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
An efficient score inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Here's Brunson, covered by Smith. Here's Doncic, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And Luka Doncic, not the top pick in the draft this past June, but one of the more exciting names out of this rookie class.
Dallas made a point to trade up and draft him. Doncic not playing in the summer league as he has had a hefty workload in Europe before the draft. Still came away with Euro MVP honors, and at his age, that is incredible.
1:11 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Payton, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, that's pretty aggressive by Elfrid Payton. To draw a foul inside the paint, the D looks flustered. Well, many people had some high expectations for Elfrid Payton when he was drafted 10th in 2014. His offensive game has come along nicely. He sees the floor. He scores on the inside. I don't think he'll ever be a perimeter threat. And defensively, he could be a little bit more active.
Curry passes to Doncic. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Payton attacking. Pass to Portis. Here's Trier to the right side. Shot clock at 5. Stolen away. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Trier passes to Ellington. Offline with his 3. Mavericks leading by 4. The feed to Doncic. A floater. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. Fires the 3. And Ellington is good for 3. Ellington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, White.
Some of the plays on an NBA court have a lot to do with timing. And right there, Elfrid Payton.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Mavericks lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always...
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mets?
Boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through 1.
A nice game plan coming in, and right now sticking to it. It's a nice lead that they have.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Marjanovic. Seth Curry is out there with Wright. Then there's Doncic, and it's Kleber in at the 4. Trier, and he uses the glass on the layup.
A tremendous opportunity for David Fizdale to re-energize his coaching career. Just that short stint he had in Memphis. He's a smart guy, a ton of charisma, which of course the New York fans are going to react to, and try to rework this roster and find some talent and push forward.
Doncic, no good. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. They grab their own miss, and the pass to Trier. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
But that's a play that only works by practicing over and over and having a great rhythm with your teammate. You could see the timing there.
And when it came to hiring Fizdale, the Knicks went so far as to contact their former coach, Pat Riley.
Yeah, Pat, a bit of Knicks royalty with his success in the Big Apple, said this about Fizdale, that he's got a great mind and that he'll be mentally prepared for everything New York throws at him. So a good choice for the Knicks, and we'll see how he performs in the big city.
So New York ends up going with the new group, and the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway's checked in for Doncic. And Barea subbed in for DeLon Wright. Now here's Hardaway. Defense right on him. Passes it to Barea. Now Porzingis. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist.
It's a nice-looking stroke from the mid-range. Porzingis, at his height, he knows it. He can get that shot off anytime he wants.
And it's Smith penetrating. And the dunk by Robinson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. When you look at the new requirements of the center, who really stands out as the prototypical pivot man?
Wow, I really think that Porzingis has shown some signs in the last 2 seasons. Now, it's been cut short. The first season, he really faltered in the second half of the year. And then last year, a devastating injury that's going to keep him out for quite some time. But some of the things that he's been able to show have me very intrigued about the potential of that position. Now, I know more guys like Clint Capella and the impact he had in Houston has been phenomenal. But Porzingis in that overall package still has me really intrigued, Kevin.
7'3", he becomes a very interesting subject, doesn't he?
He does, and that ability to shoot the basketball as well. Just think about it. When he plays with a qualified point guard to set some action up, it could be dangerous.
And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Julius Randle's checked in for New York. Now here's Hardaway. Right wing. Barea with a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Barea's got his first 3 points of the game.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Smith finds Morris. Count that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Knicks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markieff, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Powell. He's defended by Randle. Hardaway, no good. Knicks trail by 4. Knox, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, we talk about the D. Let's credit the offense. He attacked right there from the moment he saw the opening, not letting the defense.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, they showed a lot of...
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for...
The incredible view of One World Trade Center rising high above New York City. Welcome back, everyone. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And in that first half, something we don't see a lot of from him, the ability to make everyone around him better.
Yeah, that's not really his forte, Greg. Unselfish play.
Knox out there with Morris. And it's Smith. Then it's Randle. And it's Barrett at the shooting guard. And that's the group for David Fizdale as we begin the second half. Here's Brunson. Covered by Smith. Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Pass to Brunson. Over Morris. No good off the front iron.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Bottom's got his first bucket in this one.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Down low, it's stolen by Randle. Here's Barrett. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, he picked up the ball clean. He has a sneaky court awareness that you have to be careful around. That time results in the steal.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber. And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game. They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Mavericks trail by 5. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
And new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Randle. Gibson comes in for Morris. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Bottoms. And it's Payton in for Dennis Smith. Pass to Doncic. And there's the pass to Kleba. Clock at 6. Three-pointer right. That one doesn't drop. The Knicks go the other way with it.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Doncic kicks to Marjanovic. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Robinson. Chalk up 2 there. And now a 9-point Knicks lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Right outside. Curry looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to Kleba. Jacks up a 3. Tipped away. And again, Dallas turns it over. J.J. Barea is checked in for Dallas. New York with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. Payton outside. To the inside. Here's Gibson. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Gibson's got 4 points this quarter.
And whatever the adjustments at halftime, they are looking really good right now.
Yeah, scratching my head trying to remember the last time that they missed. They're on an absolute tear.
A different look for New York. Portis is checked in for Robinson. And it's Trier in for Knox. There's 31 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Kleba kicks to Doncic. And Gibson over to help. From about 16, Dallas again missing. New York leading by 11. Payton dishes to Gibson. Pass to Trier. And it's right, sending it back. And he recovers it. Payton outside. Here's Gibson. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Knicks out front. They lead by 13. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Mavericks. White is out there with J.J. Barea. Then there's Marjanovic. And there's Porzingis. And it's Doncic in at the 3. The G League is testing out more ways to speed up the game. Shorter overtime periods, a 14-second shot clock after an offensive rebound. I think those are necessary things.
I think they're worth trying out, Kevin. I don't know necessarily that they're necessary. Is that redundant?
No,
it might have
like
been.
It makes sense when you say it.
But the league always exploring ways to improve the game, and I commend Adam Silver and the competition committee for trying.
Payton finds Randle. Lays it up off the glass.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Dallas calls timeout.
And one thing they'll discuss are the defensive rotations. The other is in the matchup.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
Bottoms, he's checked in for New York. Smith comes in for Payton. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And he sinks the second. Mavericks trail by 13. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Well, Porzingis plays with a high motor. We've seen in the early part of his career have very good starts to seasons and then struggling maybe in the second half of the year. We'd like to see that stamina all year long, at least for a full season.
Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Brunson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And here's Smith. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. On defense, Dallas.
And how about the setup? Man, Morris keeping his head up. Beautiful assist.
Doncic with it. Pass to Porzingis. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Portis. Here's Randle. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Mavericks trailed by 15. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Porzingis passes to Brunson. Launches it. Doncic, no good. Knicks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Knicks.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Julius Randle.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
Well, that's the second part of the equation there. Block out, be aggressive, and control the glass.
Doncic with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. The three-pointer no good. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Knicks. 13-point lead. And Randle throws it down.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game or the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
Baseline jumper. Brunson, good. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morris against Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
Great anticipation there. Porzingis in the right spot and throws that one away.
That's his second personal foul. Substitution on the
Barea against Payton. Berea looking over the floor. Here's Marjanovic. Buries it down low.
Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball around, doing whatever is best for the team.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Elfrid, first off, congrats on the win. What was the key to getting this one?
Oh, man, we made shots. We did a good job of, just getting to the rim.
Big effort tonight, Elfrid. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.